Hi, I'm Nelson and welcome to South Paths. Today I would like to talk about why I ran away from home and joined the Philippine nation. It's kind of an adult version of why I ran away and joined the circus, that a child might say. Well, I got real sick and tired after 25 years in the industry I was in, and after a failed marriage of 27 years to have it fail on me. Um, I decided I'd had enough, finally had enough, of what is most commonly referred to in today's parlance as reality. If that's reality, keep it. I said to myself, that's it, I'm not interested anymore. I'm done with this garbage. So, I packed up my belongings and I headed over here. I liquidated, I sold everything that I had post-divorce, which was somewhat less than I had previous to the divorce, as you can well imagine, especially those of you who have been through such a exciting and wonderful experience as divorce. Um, so I ran away to the Philippines. And I don't have a problem with using the word ran away, you know. As I've said before, staying there and working in a system that doesn't appreciate you for a woman that doesn't love you. She makes the noises, she makes the movement, she makes the apparent, but suddenly, nope, mistaken. So I left all of that and I came here on the hope and on the premise that I could restart my life here and live a much, much simpler, less stressful, less time demanding, much less intensive lifestyle. And I was right. I just got back with Asli from Alabat Island, and we had a wonderful time there. And I tell you, Alabat Island, it's about as far away from the Bohol, Cancun, LA experience as you can possibly imagine. It's wonderful. If you hate tourist rat central places and big cities and push and rush and fight and kill and maim and do everything you can just to get your hands on more of these, well, if you're sick of that game, good news for you. The little wheel you're running around in, the exit is the same place the entrance is on. I don't know why that doesn't occur to more of you guys. You just kind of step off, you know, the way you stepped on. So step off. Now, I've had guys say in the comment sections when I've made noises like this before that, you know, how dare I shouldn't be doing this, putting false claims out there and telling everybody how wonderful it is and telling them to tear down their lives that they've worked so hard for, meticulously planned and executed and blah 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 blah. It's like that teacher off the Peanuts cartoons. Wah 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 wah. Shut up. You know what you've had. You're not going to live to be 1,000 years old. You're still kind of healthy. We're all old. We're only kind of healthy. We all have something wrong with us. Mine is smoking, lungs, stopped, but, you know, damage done. Here I found that expenses are very, very low, but you got to learn to keep your hand out of your damn pocket, boys. You got to learn to keep your hand out of your damn pocket, boys, because if you don't, you'll go broke here as fast as you go broke in LA, New York, Miami, London, Auckland, Toronto, Vancouver, Berlin, London. Oh yeah. So try to stop yourself from that impulse buying technique that they drilled into you when you were in the West, and just don't buy what you don't need. Just come here and live for intention, not for reinvention of this place. You can reinvent yourself, but this place will not be reinvented for you. And no matter how much money you throw at it, it's not going to be what you hope. So don't come here with the premonition that if you spend enough, it'll be just like LA. It never will. Not for the next 50 years. Anyway, I came here hoping to expand on my photography skills, and I'm finding that this place is a photographer's paradise. People here, for the most part, like to be photographed. They enjoy the process. They love it. You know, you take a really nice picture of them with one of these things. That is a Nikon D4 DSLR. It looks impressive, but it's as old as dirt as far as cameras go. It's 10 years old, 12 years old. And it's got an even older lens on it. That's a 135 f2 DC decoupling focus portrait lens. Now that I've bored the hell out of you with that, we'll get back to the story. And I hoped I would meet somebody, and I did. Asley actually met me. Boom, boom. So that was nice. And it's still nice. Boy, she's a sweetheart. And that's something I wanted to tell you about Filipinos. Filipinas, while we're here, if you're coming over here and you think you're going to find some girl from 1950s mining town, Kentucky, not really, no. No. The girls here, even the province girls, they are much more subdued and nicer than the girls from Manila, but they are still women, and they will make your life a living hell if they feel like it, and sometimes even if it's not your fault. So that exists, no matter where you go. But it's greatly reduced here. It's not something they use like a bat, like they do in the West. So there's that. The cost of living here is cheap. I pay like 6,000 pesos a month for my place, small two-bedroom apartment, and a small condo set up, second floor. My electricity is between 13 and 2,000 pesos a month, depending on how much we use the AC, which is not much because it's been a cool year with the rains and the overcast skies. And we're on the second floor, so we catch a nice breeze through the windows. We have the end unit, so there's 3 sides for us to have windows open, and the air just goes right through. Nice little breeze going right through the apartment all the time, even at night. And our food is about 12 to 16,000, 17,000 pesos a month for 2 people. So you're paying 250 bucks a month US for food. You're paying, golly, what is it, $104, something like that, for rent. You're paying, even if it was 2,000 pesos, geez, what is that? That's like 40 bucks a month for electricity, something like that, US. My healthcare expenses are my own. I have a credit card in here that is to be used if anything should happen to me. Do I trust Asley to do the right thing at that moment? I sure as hell do. And if I'm wrong, it won't matter because I'll be dead. So I won't regret a thing. Um, I love the lifestyle here, and I love the atmosphere here. I love the friendly people here. They're very nice. As long as you're friendly and nice, they're friendly and nice. If you're aggressive or pushy, they're going to be put off by that, and they'll kind of get away from you. They won't want to interact with you once they get to know you in your neighborhood, and you turn out to be a turd. They don't want to interact with you. The last guy that was here, it was a foreigner in my village. He took off, but he wouldn't talk to anybody. He had nothing to do with the locals at all. Nothing. Nothing. Like, what are you doing here? If you're just going to be a tourist, go to Bohol for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then go home back to your job and the rat's wheel and all of that and the bills, and just go back. And you can go back to people you're comfortable with. But he wasn't happy here. He wasn't comfortable with the people here. I don't know why. I have no issue whatsoever. Haven't yet. 2 years. And I know that's not much time, but, I treat people like I would want to be treated, and I generally have no issues. None. Okay? Um, what else? Never snows. And it's never going to snow. Unless we have a nuclear winter. And it might not even snow then. I don't know the technicalities to that, but I'm not sure if snow would get down this far or not. I guess it probably would, but it would take a nuclear winter, so I'm not worried about snow. What else? What else? There's lots of places to go and explore. Lots of neat places. Alabat Island, cool place. We're going to go back there and see a resort that's on the western side, or the eastern side of the island, on the Pacific water side. And apparently it has some of the most beautiful beaches and bluest, clearest Pacific Ocean water you have ever laid your eyes on. I'm going to go see that. I might have to pick up a drone for that. I get turned into a real gear junkie on here. Oh well, maybe a cheapy drone, cheap drone. We'll see. Oh yeah, if you guys are rich and you want to throw away some money, hey, at the bottom of the screen, click on that link that says give him some money if you want. Otherwise, just like, share, subscribe. Please, I wish somebody would subscribe. My subscriber base has not been good lately. I'm not going up, not at all, but then again, I'm not trying as hard. I've kind of been lazy the last month. So I guess that's about it for now. Look, you can escape your life. There's no reason to stay there. There's no reason to keep banging your face against the concrete wall hoping tomorrow will be easier. The political nonsense, the mayhem, all of that, just leave it. Just walk away, man. Just Matrix with an exit door. But you're staying in the Matrix? What the hell? Please, scratch together some money and come over here for 2 weeks. Tell your boss you need 2 weeks off. If he says no, tell him, look, you give me 2 weeks off or I'm going to give you 10 seconds notice right now. I'm going to give you 10 seconds notice right now. And, if you're any good employee and he's any good of a boss, he'll give you the 2 weeks. And if you won't, well, you don't want to work for him anyway, so just jump. Go. Sell something to pay for your apartment while you're gone for the next month. I don't know, but find a way. Get out of there. Run. Yeah, flee. Come over here, meet some beautiful people. Have a nice time for the rest of your time. Because time, it waits for nobody. I photographed a lady, and here's her photograph. And she was 41 years old. We were planning another photo shoot with a Western theme in this ghost town that she wanted to get done. It never happened, guys. Just before her 42nd birthday, I believe it was just before her 42nd birthday, or perhaps after, but She was 42, you know, at best, at most. She died of a heart attack in her sleep, in her bed. Time. She thought she had time. You think you have time. I thought I had time. Man, I'm 61. I could fall over from a stroke right bloody now. But I have no regrets. Can you say that? I hope you can. So that's it for now. I'm Nelson. Plan your escape. Please save yourself. Invest in your own future. Invest in your own life. Invest in your own soul. South Paths. See ya.